and it was a real wet and windy torrid affair, and I never got a chance to have a really good explore of the area. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Yorkshire Dales. I was given some feedback, why do you always start your videos with welcome back? Because most people that tune in never come back. I'm not entirely sure that's right, because there's some hardcore ones amongst you. But I'm back in the Yorkshire Dales. I've gone for a plan B tonight. Wasn't necessarily going to come here. I had some plans to go up to the north at the national park. I was going to go with Dan, one of the young bloods from the office, but life kind of got in the way of his plans. I've come out on my own. I've opted for a plan B. Now I came here not at the beginning of the winter just gone, but the winter before that. And it was a real wet and windy torrid affair. Loads of sleet, bloody cold. And I never got a chance to have a really good explore of the area. Now as we've got into longer evenings, especially when the sun is as beautiful as this, it's gorgeous and warm. I've got plenty of opportunity to have a good look round. Somewhere around here, I should be able to get some water on the way up. Just got half a litre with me. That looks to be particularly dry. This gill here is marked on the map as a water source. And I'm surprised with the amount of rain that we've had over the winter that that's not got anything running through it. Yeah, that's really dry. Well, not to fear. There is at least one half decent water source up here. I'm not entirely sure it'll be the cleanest looking water, but I've got my filter. And I'm sure if I do that and boil it, we'll be all right. There doesn't seem to be much until I get to where I'm likely to camp, so I think what I'll do is I'll just keep stopping and listening and seeing what I can find. Just decant this water into here. It's far easier doing that than trying to use the Sawyer squeeze bag. I think I'd rather take it from here than try and find some stagnant pool up on the top. Oh, that's got a bit of an earthy taste. Right, well that's one job done, and it's only just over a mile to where I want to camp anyway, so I haven't got too far to carry all that extra weight. And because I'm going ultralight tonight, it's about time. Can't see my pack weighing anywhere near double digits in terms of kilos, so I'm completely comfortable with that. And I've just had a readjustment as well. I've stuck my Z mat on the top. I put my tent into the bag itself. I was just worried that it might slip off. It felt really secure, but you just never know. I wouldn't want to get as far as I'm going, turn around, look to pitch and it not be there. So best that it's secured. Which way is it? The time's now about 20 past 5. Sunset's not until around 10 to 8. We've got loads of time. Not in any rush at all. Not trying to break any land speed records tonight. You know what I'm like. You've seen my Great Glen Way video. You know I can bash out the miles. But I was able to finish work a little bit early and get myself away. Got one or two little bits tonight that I'm trying out for the first time. Just want to make one or two adjustments. I've got some big challenges coming up. I'll explain a little bit more about them when we get to camp. But tonight's about getting a little bit sweaty and then chilling out. Got some Rice Krispie squares. Should be just enough to give me a boost, get me to the top of this hill. Well, I've reached Burke's Tarn. I've almost done the full circuit and I can't find anywhere near the edge that's flat enough, dry enough, not spongy, lumpy, got a rock in it. So I'm going to admit defeat. Oh God, let's just have a little look over here first. There might be something here. If there is, I'll take it. If not, there's a wall over in that direction. Might just offer a bit of protection from the wind because it's blowing fairly hard. It's a bit mossy. Do you know what? Here will do. Yeah, here. Right, I'm going to set up now. This'll do, yeah. Go on, this'll do. Well, you've got to love this tent. It goes up so well. I'm not sure I've got it exactly nose into the wind and exactly as I would want it, but it feels good. I think we're going to be all right. I think I'm going to live around this side of the tent. It's probably in that way, but I'm not bothered, and I'm definitely not going to move it now. So what I'll do is I'm going to get in. I'm going to make myself nice and comfortable. Oh yes, yes. I'm going to sort all this out. I'm going to make myself nice and comfortable inside. I've got a fantastic view. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just want to sort everything out because I've not got it exactly perfectly, and it's the first time that I've pitched the Durston for quite a few months, so I'm going to make a few adjustments, I think. And yeah, but all good, all good. Let's get inside. Makes a big difference getting out of that wind. Some spare clothes, put those there. I even brought some delta pegs if it got crazy windy. Just put a cotton sleeping bag liner over the top of my pad just to protect it. I'm expecting it to be reasonably warm tonight, so I've gone for my Optimus UL 700 quilt. Some spare clothes, some thermals, spare socks, spare booties. I'm just not convinced that it's the end of winter yet, so I brought some duvet pants. That's what I'm looking for, my flex tail pillow. That's pretty much me all in and set up. I just want to get changed out of these clothes into something just a little bit warmer. And then I'm going to get some food on and just enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening. It is stunning. It's just taken me a few minutes to get everything sorted exactly as I'd like it inside the tent. And I think that sometimes you've just got to get adjusted to your new living space. I got really comfortable with the Optimus, got a system for everything. And then all of a sudden you switch it up to a different shelter. Got to start learning where everything has to go all again and just setting up, you know, little routines and stuff like that. So let's get a brew on. Let's start cooking some tea. just get a tea on. I haven't got a massive selection of what I'm going to eat tonight, but when I was packing it up and sorting out and getting ready, I was a little bit nervous, I have to say. So I have got a Kit Kat Formula 1 bar. I don't know where that's come from, but I'll have that for afters tonight. I've got hot chocolate as well, or a Horlicks. I'll have that later before I go to bed. And then I've ordered some new food from Base Camp Foods. This is, let's see if I can get that. This is tent meals. It's a Moroccan main meal, hearty Moroccan spice couscous bursting with juicy mango pieces, jumbo raisins, apricots and walnuts. So in terms of weight and calories, this is 800 calories worth of food. That is a massive portion. Steve, I know you contacted me on Instagram, said these meals were far too much to eat in one go. You're probably right, but I'm a hungry boy. I'm going to give it my best shot tonight. So I've got a Middle Eastern themed evening. Put that there, leave that to brew. And then if there is any juice, I've got this enormous flatbread. It's like the size of an elephant's ear, isn't it? I'll mop the juice up with that. So all in all, for my dinner tonight, it's probably around about 1100 calories. Just to see what it says in terms of instructions. Add 310 mils of boiling water, approximately the volume of this bag. Stir well, cover for 7 minutes. So I brought my Huel pot for that. Serves one big eater, that's me, or two as a side. Nah. Can also be made with cold water. Won't be doing that. Let it stand for 30 minutes. Knew my Swiss Army knife had come in handy for something. And I'm hoping these are pretty good and I'll take them with me on my next big adventure. I'm really interested to see how that pans out. For 35 quid, they sent me 3 main meals. I think there was a Thai green curry, an Italian inspired one, the Moroccan one, and then 3 different sort of breakfasts. And even the breakfasts are 800 calories as well. It's probably a meal in itself. So what I'll do is I'll just filter 300 mils of water into this bag. And then I know I'm boiling exactly enough for what I need. I don't know whether you can see that, but it's definitely mango, it's definitely couscous in it, and definitely some real apricot as well. Make a real difference eating quality food on the hill. I know dehydrated stuff has its place and stuff like that, and I suppose technically this is dehydrated, but sometimes just a little bit of fresh ingredients will make all the difference. So just while that cooks, I'll just show you the other piece of kit that I'm testing out tonight. These are my new mid-weight darn tough socks. I know I've been using the Injinji ones on my latest long distance hikes, but I wanted to try something with my trail shoes that just offered something else. And to be fair, they've been great. My feet haven't overheated. I've been using them with a pair of Bridgedale liner socks as well. They're absolutely superb, but to be fair, I've only done about 4 miles, maybe 5 at the most, but my feet were very comfortable. stirred well. And cover for 7 minutes. Set a timer. So just while that's cooking, just have a little look outside. Wow, this is magnificent. Just almost 15-mile-an-hour winds there. I don't think they're set to get any stronger tonight. I think we'll be all right though. We might even have a half decent sunset as well. I might set the time lapse up for that, I don't know. Oh, this is amazing. We're sitting at home thinking whether I should bother coming out at all, you know. So glad I did now. So glad I did. There we go, that's 7 minutes. That's not bad at all. There you go. Tomato, couscous, raisins. Well, it's not bad at all. I just must have put the right amount of water in because it's not too runny. Oh, it's fantastic. Let's have a little bit of bread as well. Tent meals, it's got to be a 10 out of 10. If your other food's as good as that, that's superb. Incredible. So if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to give me a like, leave a comment, let me know what your favourite camp meal is. I'm always interested to know what themed evening should I do next when I go camping. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. And also now, if you want to buy me a coffee, or as I like to call it, if you want to buy me a Scotch egg, you can click on the link below. That'll take you to the website and you can make a little donation. Everything that I receive will go back into the channel and help making more content. I think for me, as well as being out on the location, the food makes a great camp, and that's what I want to do. Just get a little bit more experimental with food, apart from just dehydrated meals. Before I forget, I also want to give a big shout out to one of my supporters. Lucy, if you're watching, thanks for stopping by. I know you like to watch my videos as always. Your dad, Strictly Come Camping over on Instagram, always supports the channel, always gives me a big shout out. I'm really grateful for everyone that does as well. I really appreciate it. But Lucy, this one's for you. So let me enjoy the rest of this. I'm going to enjoy watching the sun go down. I think I might set a time lapse up. But this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Start thinking about shutting my eyes and going to sleep. It's been an amazing evening, it really has. Just put my rubbish in here. And surprisingly, switching up tents makes a massive difference. Just actually getting used to your living space. I really love the Optimus Nomad, and there's something about being cosy in a one-person tent. It just is. God, that Ovaltine smells nice. There just definitely is something about being cosy. I'm really struggling. I know it sounds strange, but I'm really struggling to get used to the living space in the Durston. It's massive. I can't begin to tell you. If I can just switch you around and show you. You've got a huge porch, huge living area, and that's just on the one side. You've got the same again on the other, so it really makes a massive difference. If you've seen some of my older videos, you'll know that I've been camping with my son in the Durston, and there's definitely room enough for both of us. There's plenty of room. I just couldn't get him to come out tonight. That's the last of the light now, and it's around about 10 to 9. Again, it just makes a difference on an evening when you've got all that extra light. Don't need to set off from work until much later in the afternoon. It makes a massive difference, not in a hurry. I had a lovely drive over to the Dales. And of course, this sort of landscape in this area is not far from me. It's less than 40 miles. Every now and again you get the call of the curlew outside. No sparrowhawks, Dan. It's an in-joke at work. One or two colleagues now are laughing so hard a little bit of wee comes out. Oh dear. I just love having this on my doorstep. I really do. And I have to say, it's got to be the best hobby. The possibilities, locations, weather, kit, just seemingly endless. It's brilliant. But I definitely want to get out next week. I want to get some mountains in. I want to get some ascent in my legs. Week after that, if the weather's going to be fine, I've got something planned, something a little bit challenging. Desperately want to get back to Wales as well. I've got the Snowdonia way to finish off. And I've still got my eye on the Bob Graham round in September as well. Obviously walking it, not running it, of course. But I've definitely got my year mapped out. Wind's just starting to ease off a bit, I think, as well, which is great, because the other thing with these tents, they're absolutely superb and light to carry. But they don't half rattle once they're up. Official sunrise in the morning's around about 6:30. So I want to be awake for then. Getting some breakfast on. Starting to think about packing up and getting away. It's almost 9 o'clock. I think if I was at home, I'd probably be tucked up in bed now. So just because I'm on the hill, I don't think I should make an exception for that. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired. Those hot drinks just send me to sleep straight away. It's been a completely relaxed evening, but I'm ready for bed. And if anything else happens, I promise I'll bring you back. But until then, I'll see you in the morning. Hi, good morning. Didn't sleep particularly well last night. Not sure why. Just couldn't get comfortable for some reason. So I'm going to have a coffee and try and wake myself up a little bit. Fell asleep about 9 o'clock and then I woke up around about 11. And I was awake for a little while. Managed to get back off to sleep till about 1, half 1. And then just particularly uncomfortable. I don't know whether I'd got too warm. Just took a few layers off. Got back to sleep eventually. Woke up around 4:30. Was a little bit chilly. I put some layers back on. But the wind's dropped off. It's starting to shape up to be a glorious morning. I'll just let that brew. I've got some chocolate porridge this morning as well. Oh, that's good. It's 6:10. I'm going to lie here for the next 20 minutes at least, just enjoying this and waking up. Oh man, I'll start to get packed away, I think, and have a slow walk back to the village. Starting to get used to having all the space in the tent. That was half the problem last night. But then when you wake up and you start to do your tent admin and stuff like that, it's far easier when you've got all that space. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, well, I'm nicely packed up and away. It's only taken me about an hour, but I was messing around with the drone for some time as well. You can barely even tell I've been there. Some flattened tufts of heather and this spongy grass. What a beautiful morning. Very little wind. I forgot it was a bit moist underfoot. But it's a bit of a hazy start as well. You can see over my shoulder there, that's Buckton Pike. Can't tell whether that's a little bit of limestone or whether there's just a little bit of winter left on the top of that. I certainly didn't notice it yesterday. This has been an incredible camp. It's been brilliant to get the Durston out again. I've tried a couple of new bits of kit. That food was superb last night. If I can get out into the Lake District next week, I will do. I'll try another one of those meals. Depending on what the weather's doing, I'll make a decision about which shelter I take then as well. But I had got used to living in a one-person space. As soon as you switch to something as roomy as the crisp packet, all that extra space just blows your mind. I think I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I'm really getting a good run of videos going at the moment. I love producing this new content. And as I say, I've got loads planned for later on in the year too. I love you lots. I'll see you next time.